Good morning once again. We're going to tackle the last part whereby you look for the percentage of a given quantity. For example, the question may state this way. We're talking about percentages. Where we talk about that Jane or Fatuma had 400 eggs. 10 block. This is the same as what we had done previously. Then they'll ask you about what percentage of what percentage remained, and or what is the percentage of what remained. So remember, if I was to comprehend this question, I will have to remember that 400, we are told that Fatuma had 400. So if I was to comprehend this question, I'll say that she had a total of 400 eggs. Why do I know that? Because I'm being told that some of them broke. And this total is supposed to be represented by 100%. Before I even move to the next step, I'm supposed to comprehend that. Then I remember that some broke. So how many broke? 10. So if there are some that broke, then in real sense, or what happens in our lives or our life, day-to-day life, is that if there are some that broke, then there are some that remained. So I will need to get what remained. And what do I do? Since I have the total and I have what broke, then I will take away and get this is 9. 9 minus 1 is 8, then 4. No, we didn't borrow, senior, isn't it? 0, we borrow here, so 3, 10, and I'll get here 9, and then 3. So these are the number of eggs that remained, and these are the number of eggs that remained, that broke. So, and what is the question asking? What percentage remained? So I'll just take this 390. Then I put, if I'm looking for the percentage, I'll have to put what remained over the total, which is 400. Then I multiply by 100. That way I'll get the percentage of what remained. Then if I simplify, then I'll get 390 divided by 4, which is 390 divided by 4, 0. This will be 9 because of 36. This is what? 3. Then I drop my 0. 30 will be 7 because of 28. And then 2. Then I put a decimal. Then because there is nothing that I can drop, then I write a 0. I'm putting a decimal because there is nothing that I can drop. And because I want to change that to a decimal, then I will have to put a decimal and add a 0. 20. So 20 divided by 4 will be 20 because of 5. So 0, 0. So the answer will be 97.5%. I can also be asked to get the percentage of what broke. So what do? I just write what broke was 10 eggs. Then if I'm to get the percentage of what broke, then I need just to do the 10 over the total, which is 400. Then I multiply by 100. Then I simplify. Now this, and this will be 10 divided by 4, which should be 1 divided by 4 is 0, then 10 divided by 4 is 2 because of 8, 2. Then, since I have nothing to drop, I can write this question by putting, by writing as a fraction, and I'll say 2 and 2 over 4. Then I simplify 1, then 2. The answer will be now 2 and 1 over 2%. Or I continue and write as a decimal, which should be, I put a decimal, then I add a 0, then 20 divided by 4 will be 5 because of 20. So I can also write this answer as 2.5% or 2.5% or 2 remainder the 2 that was here. Remainder the 2. So this answer, and this one are all the same. Now, for further revision, you can refer to your textbook, and you'll have many exercises for practice.